your online singing coach. Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. Thank you for your patience, Lucy fans. I always appreciate hearing from you. Special shout out to Pete, Richard, and Callan for letting me know that Lucy has a new song out from Rosie. I'm really excited to check this out. Big fan of Chris Broom. His music is absolutely beautiful. And this is the first time I'm hearing Lucy duet with a male. So this should be really fun. Let's just go ahead and dive in right now.
So sad on days filled with rain, and long for the sunshine to come back again. But now with the thought of you, my spirit soars. If I'm feeling low, you are my cure, and all that I need is your tender embrace to brighten my day, put a smile on my face. Then suddenly all of my cares disappear. I'm floating on air whenever you're near.
Beautiful. Another beautiful melody here. Da, 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 da. I really love the lilt of that melody, the arc. It's like a dance. It feels like a waltz, you know? Well, I guess it is kind of a 6/8 time, but aside from the time signature, like I said, the arcs of the melody, da 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 da. I feel the music dancing. This is kind of a fun space here, this recording space. It's just a little different from Lucy's regular videos where she's, you know, just got a black background and some candles or something like that. It's an actual recording studio setup. Lucy's voice, as always, sounds incredible. And I say this every time, but I'm telling you, every time I hear Lucy in chronological order, every new video I see from Lucy, her voice just continues to bloom. Her tone is exceptional. The phrasing, the emotional conveyance, and then of course the richness, the taste choices, for example. Like singing the high note light and airy rather than belting it out. We know she could do it either way. And I like how she's choosing this lightness. That first phrase, I used to feel so sad. I mean, does it make sense to belt out, I used to feel so sad? No, that's not what the words are saying. So again, this does take thought as a singer. There are so many good singers who feel obligated to sing out strong all the time just because we've learned to use breath support, we've learned to project, and especially for musicals, it's usually a greater consideration for musicals than it is for recordings. So you do have to make a conscious choice. This word is very much in her comfort range. She could have belted it out. She chose to sing it lightly, delicately, to convey what those words mean. And just one other spot that I just really loved her emotion is something about brightening my day and putting a smile on my face. And there's this tiny little smile that pops up onto her face there. Let's watch that moment.
To brighten my day, put a smile on my face.
I love that.
Then suddenly all of my cares disappear. I'm floating on air
Yeah, let's keep going.
And so if it's raining, I won't be complaining. My heart's full of sunshine. I'm happy and proud because when I'm with you, gray skies seem so blue. You lift me above the clouds.
There's that little Lucyism, the little nod. You know I love it when she does that. This melody in this chorus is different. Again, the intervals sound a little challenging here. The jumps are pretty big, and there's a lot of them. I want to hear this melody one more time. I want to let it sink in a little bit more. But while we watch this chorus again together, it is more of this careful, keeping it light, keeping it head voice, very pure tones from Lucy, and it's just beautiful.
And so if it's raining, I won't be complaining. My heart's full of sunshine. I'm
That's
happy
tricky.
and proud because when I'm with you, gray skies seem so blue. You lift me above the clouds.
Okay, Will, I'm gonna give you a chance, I promise. It's just one thing that came into my head a few times, and I've already forgotten to say it, so I want to say it now. Does anybody have any information about Rosie? The songs from the musical have been, churning out through the years, right? And I want to know when it's coming to the stage. I'm so excited for this to be out there so that we all have the opportunity to see Lucy perform this in person, at least those of you in the UK. I want to know. I want details. Okay, now let's give Will his turn.
And there may be troubles that visit us all, for into each lifetime some rain has to fall. We'll weather the storm and we'll find our way through. There's nothing to fear. Now I have you.
Oh my gosh. Aw, it's sweet. So sweet. He's adorable. For me, that smile again right there at the end. Aw, very sweet young love moment there being conveyed through that smile. Yes, he also has a beautiful voice. I like the way he just kind of whispered the first, I think it was "There's nothing to fear." There's the way he kind of whispered that first note, just really nicely expressed there.
There's nothing to fear. Now I have you. And so if it's raining, I won't be complaining.
Same strategy.
My heart's full of sunshine. I'm happy and proud because
Like that
when
crescendo
you're
there.
with me, blue skies all I see. You lift me above the clouds.
Aww, beautiful voice! And I love his sweet smile. It's just making me smile. Yes, so I started to say same strategy. It's actually a little different. He started the chorus doing the exact same thing where he's flipping into his lighter tone, into his falsetto tone, or a light head voice for the high notes. But then he started to grow in terms of volume and also keeping the placement more in a consistent mixed tone, so that the last half of the chorus was a very nicely mixed voice through that section. Let's see if we get to hear them singing together, I hope.
So if it's raining, I won't be complaining. My heart's full of sunshine. I'm happy and proud because when I'm with you, gray skies seem so blue. You lift me above the clouds.
Yes.
When
Here we go.
I'm with you,
yes, I need to hear the last little moment again. I paused a second. I see they're both breaking out into big smiles here. We'll let them get all the way through that. But I have to hear the harmony again. Wasn't that beautiful? So, so beautiful. In the writing, there were some unexpected notes in Will's part. Beautiful blend.
When I'm with you, gray skies seem so blue. You lift me above.
Right in there was cool. I like how he went up, and I liked how Lucy added that little ornamentation there.
The clouds.
So sweet. I love it. That's another Lucy thing, you know. She always, at the end of her videos, she delivers the song, she's in that zone, and then she breaks out into that mesmerizing $1 million smile. And I love that Will joined her in that they both gave us their smiles, because Will has a precious smile. And gosh, so what a sweet moment. I really liked that this song didn't actually get over the top at any point. This just felt so sweet and intimate, tender, and really, really first love-ish. I don't know if Rosie's character, you know, if it is her first love or not, but there is an innocence, there's an innocent quality to the song I really love. I'm just saying, I'm glad it didn't get like big and flashy. Again, knowing Lucy's vocal skills, and obviously Will can sing too, you know, it can be tempting to utilize that either as the composer. Credit goes to Chris because he's given her some big songs where she does get to belt it out, but it's nice that it's not constant belting. From the audience perspective, but also from the singer's perspective, whoever's playing Rosie has to sing these songs 7-8 times a week. It's nice to have some moments that aren't going to be pushing and taxing. Where was I with all of that? Just to say, yes, that there was just this beautiful sweetness, this beautiful innocence to this song and this duet. There's certainly building up my anticipation and my excitement for this musical. Now, Will is new to me, and what a beautiful voice. I would like to hear more from Will. I'm gonna have to look him up on YouTube. I saw that he was part of The Voice Kids at one point, and that he's also a songwriter. That's kind of what I could see when I Googled him. But yeah, I'd like to hear more from Will for sure. He seems very adept at this musical theater style. And then for Lucy, I know I've been keeping you waiting on a few of the other songs that we've talked about in the comments. So I apologize, but again, I appreciate your patience, and just know they will come. You know I love Lucy so much, and it is always just those feel-good vibes every time I hear her, every time I see her. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you really enjoyed watching this with me, you know I'm always super thankful when I see the super thanks come in. If you want to connect outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Patreon. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.